So a lot of times when people get grabbed, what they do is he grabs me, I grab him, and we wrestle at the top. But if you think about it, as he pulls me forward, where are my eyes going? Right at his legs. So if you feel like you're in a position where you're not strong, one of the nice things you can do is go in and start using your legs against his legs. I'm a big fan of this. All that circle walking we did in karate for all these years, the reason you do this stuff is if my leg's here and he's pulling and I need to chop his leg and then cut his leg, I can move it. If I'm like this and he starts moving me and I need to get behind him, I can move it. The secret to this is the same. When you touch, you don't want to push him over the leg. You want to make contact where it's deep and then use your legs and your hips to move him. So if I'm like, and when I mean legs, I mean ankles, shins, upper part of the thigh, sometimes hips, doesn't really matter. But if we're like this, and we're wrestling around and he pulls me in, and I get into his legs, and we pull in, I get into his legs, or he's pulling around, I get into his legs, right? A lot of times just by getting into his legs, it makes his job hard because he needs structure and support to throw me around. But then he starts pulling. If I get into his legs a little bit, into his legs, he has no structure. So I practice this really simply, is don't do it under pressure at first. Just have him grab and walk around and see where you can place those legs to trip him properly. How you can kick him in the legs, especially the ankles. Very easy thing to do, kick on ankles. Shift, push. Shift, push. Right? Then eventually, you start moving with it, and you have to time it in the movement. Right? As he's moving me around, I got time to move and catch his legs. Eventually it picks up faster and gets uglier. You got people can really fall when you do that. But don't fall in love with the top. Sometimes going to the bottom will open them up so you can go back to the top.